Elena, perhaps not the trophy you wanted to lift tonight, but it was a terrific final. Perhaps to begin with, you could just tell us about some of the emotions that you're feeling right now.
Yeah, of course, not the result I wanted today, but I think overall it was a really good 2 weeks for me and a really tough match today. So it's just motivation for the next tournaments.
Okay, go to questions.
Elena, I think I'm right in saying you'll be a top 10 player on Monday. Obviously, you didn't get the points for the Grand Slam that you did win. Have you always felt like a player in the top 10, even though your ranking hasn't necessarily said that? And will tomorrow make a difference to you because you will be a top 10 player officially?
I don't think that tomorrow I'm going to feel different just because of the ranking now. But, I mean, for sure it's going to be different on the smaller tournaments, I would say. I'm going to be seeded, and maybe in some tournaments I'm not going to play first round. So, I mean, of course there is some benefits out of this, and but for sure I don't really look for the numbers ranking so much.
Courtney.
You obviously were playing really lights out tennis in that opening set. What did you feel like started to shift in the second set?
I think Arina raised her level in the second set, and she played really well, aggressive, a bit less mistakes, and I should have been also more aggressive in some moments, and yeah, I had some chances for sure to turn it around, but yeah, she played really well today. She was strong mentally, physically, so yeah, overall, as I said, it was a good 2 weeks for me here.
Chris.
Elena, Chris Larry, New York Times. I was just curious with Sabalenka and what she's been through with her serve and the ability under pressure she had tonight. I mean, she had some double faults, but she hit some great serves under pressure. How much do you respect that, and how hard is that, you think, for a player to achieve, to go from that place she was a year ago to serving under pressure like that in a big match?
Yeah, for sure, she served really well today, no matter the double faults and a few second serves she hit probably as a first serve, so she was really well on her serve, and for sure it's not easy mentally. She didn't have great serve last year, but now she was super strong and she served well, so for sure I respect that, and I know how much work it takes.
Matt.
You won Wimbledon, you're in the finals here. Do you expect now to be playing at the end of these big tournaments all the time? Is that where you think you are as a player?
Well, if it's going to be like this, it's great. For sure, that's the goal, to be in the second week of all the Grand Slams and to play finals. And yeah, I mean, now I have more confidence, of course, after even this final. And yeah, I just need to work hard, same as I did during preseason and actually throughout the years, and be healthy, and for sure the results are going to come.
Courtney.
Elena, sorry. How important was it for you to get this second Grand Slam final so quickly after winning Wimbledon? Does it kind of take some of the pressure off, knowing that you can do this again?
Yeah, for sure. Even I would say I'm trying to not think about expectations and everything, but still after a great preseason like this, I was thinking that I should show it on the court, and of course then the results are going to be there. And as I said, first few weeks was not that great like maybe the other years I was starting, but yeah, I think in the end it's just confidence to go forward, to keep on working, and yeah, I feel now good physically also, and I know if I'm going to keep on working, the results are going to be.
Could you explain a little bit what it's like to face Sabalenka's tennis compared to other players on the tour that you face? I know you've played her a few times now.
I would say that not many girls can put me really under the pressure, and against her it's not easy because she has a great serve and she plays really aggressive. her ball is coming very heavy, and yeah, there is maybe few girls who plays like this, and I just know all the time that I have to serve well, and it's also pressure in the end, and as soon as I have opportunity, take it. And today I had some opportunities, didn't take, so the match didn't go my way. But yeah, it's really tough opponent.
Any more questions in English? Courtney?
Elena, just in terms of the preseason that you had and being able to get this result as quickly as you had, how, having gone through the 7 matches here and everything, are you feeling physically, and how much confidence does that give you for the Middle East swing and then into Indian Wells in Miami?
Overall, I was feeling good. These 2 weeks, the tournaments before I played, today after this match, at least now I can say that I have pain almost everywhere, but I think that still it's good what we did during preseason, and for sure I will have maybe more time, more blocks, and I'm gonna just feel much better every time after physical work, and of course if we keep on working technique and all the other aspects of my game.
Howard?
Yourself under more pressure in your service games than you might have expected, and did that make things difficult for you as the match went on, having to deal with that sort of score pressure when you were serving?
Yeah, of course, Arina, she was returning really well, but also I felt that same like with Vika when I played, that it was not easy to get the speed, like the high speed of the serve. The balls were quite heavy, and I knew if I'm not serving really fast, then it should be good placement. So of course it was kind of pressure on this in these moments, and we played many games on my serve, really long games, like deuce advantage. Yeah, but as I said, I could have served maybe a bit better, but it's just here and there a few moments, and yeah, the match could turn around, but not today, not for me.
Elena, commiserations. I know it's so soon after the match, but are you able to appreciate how quality that match was, you know, so soon after, and what do you think a spectacle like that does for women's tennis in general?
Yeah, I think quality of the match was good. It was a very powerful game from both of us, and well, I think it's just, as I said, not many powerful players there is on tour, and maybe this kind of pushing the other players to be more aggressive, and also conditions are all the time different, so yeah, it's just you need to adapt for sure for everything, but to adapt to the speed, to the heaviness of the ball, it's not easy. So I think it's just, yeah, I don't know what to say anymore, guys. I'm too tired, but I think it was good level in the end of the match. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else in English? Yep. Last one, Chris.
Curious, what challenge do you prefer more, and why? Playing somebody like Arina, who's got a similar game to you, it's power against power, huge hitting, or do you like somebody who plays with spin and shape and gives you slower balls more often?
I mean, depends on the conditions always, but since with Arina now the score is 0-4, I would say that the most challenging for me is to play against Arina again and yeah, get a win. So I would say against powerful player like her, I would have played more to improve.